useless, and these are third part of this Android UI series. So let's get started. And if you haven't watched any of our previous videos, then I would highly recommend you to watch those videos first and then continue with this video. So let's get started with our video. So if you have like followed the previous videos, then you would know that there is this drawer that we have created, and in this thing, if you can just look at it, so in here this dot is not exactly in the center. It is somewhat, it's not in center. So what we can do is, so as it is it is a linear layout, and we have used horizontal orientation, so it's not in center. So the first thing that would, if you see the code and if you just realize that there is margin top that is 5 dp, so I think we can remove it and let's check whether it works or not. So let's get it run. So I think this is the way that we can remove these and make it to center, right? Go ahead creating this this detail screen and this item screen. So I think it will be fun. So let's see. Also it's run right, by the way. So yeah, it's now in center, right? So yeah, that's how it's done. So let's just close this one and just go to our activity main and replace this text view with recycler view, as we need recycler view to show the list of views, so to show the list of products. So we'll use something like rv products. Then we'll use remove this one also. Okay, and height to be 0 dp, and we need it to be like below this perfume thing. If you just watch the UI, then if you can see that this is below this. If you don't put it below this perfume text, then it will overlap that, and perfume text will be on top of the product item, and that would not look good, right? So for that we need to use this, and let's give some like margin about 5 STP. I think it would be cool. Okay, now let's go and create the item UI. So I think that's what you will learn in this UI design series. So let's item product. Okay, so first of all, if you just analyze here, there are 4 things that we need to implement. One is the image, the other 2 are text, and there is this image view, the heart shaped image, and there is this background. There is this round below this, like in background, and it is elevated and is showing some shadow. So I think whenever there is this thing called there is this thing in like this shadow and there is round involved, so the first thing that would come into my mind or anyone's mind, that we can use card view, right? And as we already implemented in our Gradle a material card view, so we will a material design dependency, we have used it, so we'll use material card view. So before that, so let's just put the things like these text views. So put 2 text views right there. Give the wrap content. Okay, just id, give it TV product name, and product price, right? Give some constraints like top. I think we also need an image of. First of all, let's just implement this image view, because we'll put relative content to constraint to those image view, because we'll need text view below these image view. So for that, just put I think the height would be, we'll have to like put it static, means static 250 dp, so that would be okay, and give width as match parent. Okay, match parent, yeah. id would be iv image product. Then we can go with it's source. So I've already like have these image. I'll I'll push this code into GitHub, and you can like download this image from there whenever you are practicing. So yeah, means by the time you will be watching this video, this code already will be on GitHub, so that should not be a like issue for you guys. If any time, if anywhere, if you don't not understand anything, do mail us or just comment down below. It's on you. Okay, give it some margin about like 10 stp. Text, so we'll give like static text for the sake of it. Color will be black. Text size will be 20 ssp. Let's give it 25. Okay, let's give it 23. Sorry. Now put, and if you see the price will be a bit smaller in size, so we can also will need to give like top to bottom of product name, start parent, margin start 10 stp. So we just gave margin start 10 stp. Like let's give it a text size that would be like less than the above, and yeah, we need to give it a color, and that would be as show color drawer home. Yeah, I think it looks fine. So now we need these favorite icons. So I've already have these icons in my drawable folder. I've just used it like I went through this new vector asset and just found two icons. One is one for like favorite and that favorite border, so you can like get from there. I have it, so I do not need to go through those procedures again. So what will I do now? I'll create a material card view, give it a wrap content, then I'll like use image view inside that and give it like id wrap content id as iv favorite, will source as iv favorite unfilled, and we'll use some constraints like start but end to end parent top to top of will give it like, so we need it in the center. We need it in the center of these two, so we'll give it top constraint to this and bottom constraint to this, right? So and for bottom to bottom of TV product price, yeah, it looks fine. Let's give it some end margin end would be 10 stp. Give it some padding will be like 10 stp. Give it some background color, that would be white, as you can see in the design. Sorry, white. Okay, and we'll need to give some elevation. Card elevation would be like 10 stp, and card corner radius 50 stp, so we need it complete round. Yeah, give padding in here. So yeah, let's run it. Let's see how it looks. Takes too much to run. I know that my laptop is not that good, but you do not need to like tell me every time that your laptop is not good. Okay, it's installing. Okay, there is nothing there, so it won't be there, right? Because we haven't used it yet. So as you can see, I've in previous videos I've also like explained the procedure of the adapter, so I'll not be going through that again. So for now, just I already created this product detail adapter, and I'll just do few things here and there. I'll just uncomment this piece of code, and we'll give this id sale item to wait, yeah. In here we'll give this id as id sale item. Okay, so everything else is given product name, so product name, product price. So if you do not know it, I'll just quickly explain how it works. So whenever you just create this view holder class, so what's the use of this view holder class? There is a list of views, right? There is a list of views, and each row in this list will have its own view. So for that we use view holder class. So view holder class will have access to each row, and will feed data to this in each row on bind view holder. So we'll like use this holder dot product name, so it will give to like every time, every row it will give this, it will feed its own data. Like if there is a zeroth item, then it will put here we have used a list of products of holder dot adapter position. So adapter position is the exact position which is visible, so it will give its data. Now this is for we are letting this resector view know that there is the size of this list is like the certain size, right? So what we'll do is we create a list, same list, but it will be a list of product detail model. So I've also created this product detail model. It has product name, product price, and is favorite boolean. By default I've used it like false, so we do not need to like give it explicitly every time that put it false in the beginning initially. So we have already initialized it with his favorite as false, sorry. Okay, and now we need to like fit the data. So for that what we'll do is just copy this, we'll put list of products in here, and instead of this we'll use product detail model. We'll use product name, so I think should go to the bright crystal English rose, bright crystal bright crystal English crystal, and there will be rose crystal. Give it any name you want, that doesn't matter now. $3.5.00 as a product price, so we can give it like a random price to like every other thing. So you can call an API and do this stuff, that doesn't matter actually. It's on you actually. So we have so now we need to create an adapter. So for that what we'll do is just use the rv products dot, so we need a layout manager and let it know that we need a list of view which is linear in that, and that will be vertical, so that we need to like inform it. So we'll use linear layout manager dot vertical, and we do not need it. So if you just use control P, and there will be a few things, reverse layout, so we do not need to like start from the last item at the top and the first item at the bottom. We need first item at the top, so we do not need this reverse layout. And orientation we already give, and there is a context, so it can like get the context of it. Adapter is equals to product detail adapter, and there we need to pass this list of products. I think it's done, and now we need to like use this. So if we run it, means you can so in the other thing that I forgot to mention In this model you can also give it like image URL or something like that, and then load it when this list. But for now I've used the static UI, static image for all the items. But if you want me to like use follow this particular thing, follow this API call and stuff like that, just comment down below or mail to codesters@gmail.com. I'll do that for you guys only. Okay, and if you have any suggestion to what kind of a series you will need next, because after this episode there will be last one which will be about the, okay, why it does not run. Let me check. I think the app is crashing. Okay, must not be null. Product name must not be null. Okay. TV product name. It's null. It's not. Okay. Okay, sorry, my bad. I think I've just, okay. So we'll need to inflate this item product instead of that product type category. It's not my bad, sorry guys. So yeah, as you can see, but there is this like on each page there is only one item, right? So we'll like so for that what we can do is we can just go to this activity main. We have used 0, so it's okay. But in item we might have used match parent, right? So it's wrap content, because we do not need it to match parent. Match parent means it's a full height, so it will every item will have its own, like it will cover entire height, so that's not we need, right? So it's done. If you can just look at this, it looks good. So now just let's implement this favorite thing. I've already done that, but I'll just explain you that how does it work. Just let me close everything else and open that adapter. So yeah, so here's the thing. So if as I've showed you that in this model I've already like make it as false. So for the first time, whenever all the items are loading, I'll have these in model that every item by default is false. We are not saving anything in database or anywhere or in cloud or somewhere anything, but we have just used this static data. This is a static model, so by default there will also every time you run the app again, it will start with every is favorite as false. So so we have used this. If is favorite is true, then we'll use IC favorite, that is field icon, and whenever we have like is favorite as false, so it will use this, right? So now what we can do is on click of that item we need that is favorite icon to fill. So what we can do is just let me go through these again. So that would be like, okay. So if holder dot is favorite, holder dot list of products of holder dot adapter position dot is favorite is true. So it's true and I'm clicking. So whenever it's true and I'm clicking, then it should be unfilled because it was already filled before. So what we'll do is we'll use just this one, we'll make it unfilled, and we can also like we'll also do this copy paste and we'll use false. And exactly opposite we'll do here in else condition where it will be false, so we'll make it true and like IC favorite. So I think it's work. And for the entire click we have used we just need to uncomment this, and you can put, so in the next video we'll implement that holder dot item view dot context. So in the next video what we'll do is open product detail. In the next video we'll implement this, and we need to show it for the short time, length short, and like show it. And yeah, I think it works. It will work though. It should. Okay, so I think it's done. Yeah, it's working. We can unclick it. So yeah, it's done, and it will be scalable. So whenever I do it, it got scaled automatically. So I think it's fun. So yeah, that's it for this video. If let's catch up on the next video. If you have any doubt, do let me know in comments or mail to coders@gmail.com. Thank you guys.